Paske mwen se petit deyon. Yes it is, baby. Yes it is, baby.
That I was doing a Haitian video and they're still being kind of rude and they still being loud. So I'm so sorry if you hear them in the background. But I'm gonna just drink my Coimas for a little bit, okay? While I tell you this story, alright? So, yes, I'm drinking Coimas in a wine glass because I couldn't find any better cup. I feel like washing them. I don't care. This is the story of how I almost got shot at the Haitian parade. Anybody who lives in Elizabeth or used to go to the Elizabeth Haitian Parade can remember this day, okay? Can remember this day. So, if you didn't know, there used to be a huge Haitian Parade in Elizabeth every year around the 18th. And it used to be on Jefferson Park. I live directly across from Jefferson Park and I never missed this Haitian Parade. Like, I was 3 going to this Haitian Parade. Never missed it. So, the Haitian Parade was basically like, the one in Elizabeth was like the biggest. People would come from all over the East Coast to this Haitian Parade. Like, I'm telling you, like, it was lit. It was lit, right? So I had to be like 12 or 13. I can't remember how old I was when this happened. But I was definitely in middle school. And, you know, the Haitian Parade was lit. But it went real left. Real quick. All of a sudden, some people started shooting. Alright, it wasn't that dramatic. It really wasn't that dramatic. But somebody started shooting and they said it was over some girl. I never really got the real story. It could have been over some girl. But like, I was like directly in the middle of the crowd and it was so funny because like, I didn't even move. I think like since I lived in the hood and I done heard gunshots so much, like I was really just standing there like, oh shit. Like I was really sitting there like, oh snap. Everybody's yelling. Oh shit. Everybody's screaming and running and running and running. And that shit was like right, yo, I was real close to that. It was ridiculous how close I was. Like, the gunman had to be like a good 10, 15 feet away from me and I'm just standing there like, oh shit. Like, oh shit. Then the cops come flying. Standing there. My friends left me. My mom's going off, asking my friends like, everybody's running, I'm just walking like whatever. I have no idea why I was so calm at this time. I really don't understand why I was so calm. But basically my mom started screaming at me, so I was like, why didn't I run? Blah, 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 blah. Why am I outside? Why am I at the parade? And I'm just like, I'm Haitian, not missing this parade. And I didn't get shot, so basically, that's why the Haitian Parade does not take place in Elizabeth anymore like that. And if it does take place in Elizabeth, it's not as grand and as big as it used to be. Because, not to be rude to my fellow Haitians, but Haitians don't know how to act. And it's always a problem. But like, my thing is, that was the only problem that we've ever really had for some reason. And like, they just cut that shit out completely. I mean, no one really died. Somebody did, like, you know, a couple people did get shot. But my thing is like, the way I see it is just, why not at least give it another go? Like the way I see it is crazy because there's a lot of other events and a lot of other parades in Elizabeth where people got killed and they still have it annually. So I need to understand why Haitians can't have their parade back on the park like it normally was back in the day. It doesn't make any sense to me. But maybe it's just me, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments because, I don't get it. Everybody else could have had their parade, their big grand parade in Elizabeth, but we can't like we used to. We were like the first ones to really have parades. Like everybody else never had parades like that at the time. Like we was having this parade forever. And they want to take it away from us because one incident happened. Granted, I understand, you know, it's dangerous, but my thing is like, there's parades that's happened in Elizabeth where people done died. Like there's been festivals and events where people really died and lost their lives. Somebody got shot. Not saying that it's not like, you know, relevant that somebody got shot, but that's a little less serious and it only happened one time. So it's just like, bruh, like, can you give us another chance? Like, I would love this to be in the park again. Like, I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. I'm just saying. So that was the story time of how I almost got shot or whatever. Like, share, subscribe, do all that. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Let me know if you have any ideas, video ideas for me to do, and you know, maybe I'll do it. Maybe. See you next time.